Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Man the Maker, and welcome to another episode of Millenia. We are the Germans, and how are we feeling about things generally at the moment? I mean, we successfully defended ourselves in a war. That feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna come up over here and like burn some stuff down as well from you. I mean, I would like to be at peace, but I mean, at least recent actions doesn't show up. The music in this game can be shockingly loud sometimes. For me, I'm pretty sure I have it quite low. For you, indeed. Yes, I had turned it up a little bit to listen to something else. They are still ahead of us on power, technically. But, I mean, we're pressuring. We've taken this. We're going to go to Vologda next. I can't see us taking Karnal over here. That's a little bit too far for me. I mean, maybe it's worth it. With all these vassals as well, I have to ask myself, like, should I be getting a merchant? But I think I'd really prefer to just go down in these directions and maybe pick this up. It makes the Olympic Games incredibly powerful. And later on, when it scales really good. I mean, 30 knowledge, I guess, does not probably scale into the late game, but we definitely have a financial problem, which I'm not entirely sure what to do about. I couldn't send a merchant, not to Uppsala, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't actually know. Maybe we just got to go pillaging, and that's what we're going to do. So let's just end the turn. I think I'm really going to be leaning into the production kind of going forward. I mean, we got the smelting. We have, where am I? We have so many hills. We've got iron everywhere. I will pivot this. Like, we will get the iron and we will start working that as well. But I think it makes sense to just still keep this. But there's a lot of other improvements that we can stand to make here. You need a lot of food. You need housing. You need a lot of food. And I think that's what we're going to go for, is just growth right now. Though, people who grow, they're just going to work unproductive tiles. And I don't know if I can quite keep up. It's a shame that this is a quarry. If I destroy you, I get how much? 25%. That is not a lot. And that also shuts this down. If I repair you, you're only 7. And then you just give me 2 production. There's plenty of, I mean, eventually we will switch it over. But for now, I think this is probably the best use of our points. Worry a little bit less about growth as well. Like, we have grown quite large, but our citizens, I mean, yeah, there are 12. They are bigger than us. But our citizens are just working unproductive tiles. A lot of them are just working these grasslands. So yeah, we'll repair that. This does allow us to then maybe switch this over. But obviously not yet, because how much does a mine cost? 17. I think that's going to be the next move. Because it does give you just 1 or 2. It's 2 iron? How much are you giving me? You give 2 iron, which is very, very, very nice. But I guess we can't do anything about it now. So let's proceed. I actually want to probably send you back up here and have you scout in case they're moving into my face. Y'all are just going to go on your rampage. I suppose we will come and rampage here as well. Burn down some housing. You wanted this war, friends. I tried to peace out several times. And you denied me. So now we get to have some fun. Let's fund ourselves a bit. It doesn't tell, I mean, I guess it tells you when you click on it. I think it gave us effectively 1 turn. Wow, unit upkeep is so incredibly high. The Hippodrome is done. That's pretty great. That is a bunch of culture. So that's 2 culture plus 3 culture, unrest suppression like crazy, and 2 diplomacy experience. It's actually insane how strong that is. We're going to go into the crane and then just bang out the council. I really feel like just getting that little bit of knowledge Our knowledge, I think, is hurting. We're at 3.1 right now. That's really bad. That's incredibly bad. Okay, yeah. You're sending an army down. I don't actually... Your forces are overextended, and you will do what you must. Okay. I don't actually really have anybody defending my territory. I've got one city guard, which can go up here, I suppose. You're not super strong. Can you kill this? I'm okay to move here and burn it down for a little bit of wealth. You're a bit damaged, but you do have the lookout. And you're going to be able to circle back up, and we should just be able to win this outright, I believe. Indeed, we can. We get a bunch of XP. We gain on to chaos. We're about to get a chaos event. I should have moved you back, because often what can happen is we're going to have like rebels spawn everywhere. Oh, God. How much diplomacy XP? I cannot afford a bribe, but I do have a chaos power, and it's going to be a peaceful revolution. Yes. Let us go. So now we've got our tier 2 governments. Available to us is the Imperial Dynasty and the Kingdom. Imperial Dynasty. The divine sovereign reigns over the nation from the palace, building up the region around it into a shining example of what the nation can be, meeting its regional needs and generating a multitude of other resources there. So this, you get food, just bonus food from farms, bonus housing, bonus sanitation is possible. Also, palaces, I forget exactly what they give you on their own. Government XP. Influence and unrest suppression, so your capital city can grow a lot. You also then can just get a bunch of production and knowledge from it. It's pretty good. The kingdom, on the other hand, are built on the backs of vassals. They expand their kingdom with cheaper settlers, envoys, and spears, and can generate resources off the back of its new vassals at the cost of their prosperity. So this one does benefit from having more vassals. I mean, the other one, you seem to kind of focus on the capital a little bit. But I have gone both ways, so I'm not really feeling like I want to explore the game. I've picked either. It's also like a little funny to me that there's only 2 available. How is this possible? I mean, maybe they skipped it for I don't know what, but there was not. Like, it doesn't go tribalism and then only Imperial Dynasty and Kingdom. So it's a little bit disappointing that these are the only 2 available. Hopefully it's not just going to be like a DLC or something down the line. Anyways, so what do they give us? We can build a seat of power. This also gives us a lot less government XP, but you can build them anywhere. They are just in the city government. So you can build them anywhere. So you can have multiples of them. Diplomacy XP is pretty good. Settlers are cheaper. Envoys are cheaper. You can just government domain power, spawn 2 spear units at a vassal. It's actually really good because sometimes you need some units at a vassal and there's not much you can do about it if you're not close by. This one steals wealth and knowledge. You also just gain flat vassal prosperity per turn. Pretty good. I don't actually know which one I want to get. We currently have 3 vassals and 2 main cities. The palace gives what? You don't give diplomacy XP, you give influence. Since we're, I kind of feel like we're in that diplomacy already. We're kind of pumping up our diplomacy, which once the Olympians are taken, we will have lots of diplomacy points left over, right? That's an interesting thing. We're focusing on diplomacy because we picked a domain that was in diplomacy. But eventually, it's maxed out. And then you still have that focus. Now, maybe you take that going further and like some of the later domains are also diplomacy, but maybe not. Maybe you're just happy to spawn settlers, envoys, and merchants and do all kinds of other things. I'm feeling like a kingdom right now. I'm feeling like a Charlemagne analog or something like this. Yeah, you also just get more like stuff. Also more regional needs, just straight up. Okay. We're selecting you. And we can start off right away with this. We can build the seat of power everywhere. We also have enough government domain power. I'm going to spend all of my government. I might just need the 2 spears. I'm not going to be able to afford 2 spears for a while. I mean, this is just really, like, insanely good. I'm kind of feeling like the spawn settler domain power cost and then actually spawn some settlers. Like, focus on that a bit, ignore this stuff, and just spawn settlers now that they're cheaper. Spam a couple out. I mean, getting to this is really good. Yeah, let's do that. So now, back down to 31, we take that. News from abroad. Brazil and China are now at war. Interesting. Brazil? Is that just you? Yeah. China's really strong. I'm skeptical. They have a 762 power. 764. Okay. And we do get belief. I believe we got this so we could build temples. Indeed. I really like infrastructure. I never went really into the arts. What culture? My phone is blowing up somewhere. I just want to put it on to silent for a bit. Warfare XP, culture, unrest, suppression. We don't really need that. I mean, a free artist. I forget what they actually do. They rush culture and generate artwork goods. Consume for luxury. Well, we will need luxuries eventually. 2 limestone into 2 arts experience. And gives you a culture. Scribes, I think you just need paper basically for a lot of things. Which we don't really, we have like no wood. Doesn't make sense. I mean, getting access to stone towers and stone walls, it's incredibly expensive. Catapults are also really good. They let you break down towers and walls without attacking. And they, if you do attack with them, they're quite strong. I think we're going to go with just for infrastructure. Number of towns and regions, that's not super useful. Public quarters, that housing is great, and unrest is not a problem for us with the hippodrome. Free sanitation is really nice. And turning our flour into, yeah, okay, you know, I'm sold on the infrastructure. How are these, like, is it because lots of other people have researched them? Holy crap, it is. So this is what it's like when nobody's researched anything. Yeah, our technology is quite terrible. Essen, you've built a crane. Get me a chariot. I have a feeling when this chaos event does spawn, we're going to be in desperate need of some things. As much as I want you to do that, I also think I need like just a chariot. Then the crane, then the council. Does it trigger? I hope we get one more turn. Barbarian Resurgence. The last great barbarian king has come to negotiate. What should be done with him? 2 barbarian warlords at each region for all nations. Shit. Yeah, please get back to Dortmund ASAP. They're going to burn all my stuff down, that's for sure. You can just come clear this one out. Thank you. Nothing really around here, actually. It seems like you spawned here and here for me. So actually safe to bring you back here. I think you have a slight unrest problem. You do. It's okay. Finish that and then get me a council. We need research so badly. You just stay here. Capital can attack. Okay, that wasn't so terrible actually. We could even bribe something. I'm a little scared that they're going to murder Dortmund, but I can just take it back. I guess that's okay. Getting one merchant might be worth it, because you can just kind of, like, I could spawn them in, let's say, Vesteris over here, which is not terribly hard for us to defend. It's like relatively close to here. Or maybe just Dortmund. And then we can just have them ticking up our prosperity. Conversely, I mean, it's going to be a while until I can actually host the Olympic Games again, because I think my next culture event, I want it to be create a town. I think I want to put a town up here. Like right here. Yeah, I do think I want to do that. I think that will be really nice to grab, like steal all this stuff from them. That's what they will have gotten for going to war with me. Warfare experience, no, we don't have anything there. I can bribe. Yeah, let's well, we're not going to put it here because we might actually just lose that city, right? I will spawn you here. So what do they do? It increases your prosperity. I don't remember how much it is, but getting it up will make these cities, like, basically, I haven't really seen cities prosper unless I've had a merchant in them to boost their prosperity. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm worried about Dortmund. We're going to try and get back there as quickly as we can. I'm tempted to just attack you, but we'll see what those guys do. Yeah, you attack the city. That's great. You attack the city. Many have arrived here. There's no capital attack. We are under siege. But there is 3 militia plus my scout. I think we're going to be okay there. I can make you into a leader, which I will not do. Come kill this guy, please. So what's interesting is, like, because of my chaos, everybody everywhere is dealing with this. Okay, they're basically both dead. How are you doing? Enough to live for another turn. We are going to just rush back here to try and defend. My crossbows can all attack. Yeah, just do it. It's basically just free experience, right? I don't care about you. The city guard is quite hurt, but we can do our capital attack. And then probably just let them attack me. I have enough here. Remember, you've grown. You're shrinking because you're under siege, probably. I'm kind of feeling production. Metalwork. I would like a furnace. 1 copper or iron into 5 production. It is a huge improvement, and then a toolsmith on top of that. We don't have enough for it just yet. We're going to save up for it. You just hold on. And chill. I don't think we're going to lose this city, which is nice. Okay, that's not great. We do get attacked by quite a bit. Just the barbarians, but it's definitely weakening us. What do you have? 2 spears. Yes, and you are no longer under attack. And had you here as a rapid defense force. What are you doing? Dead, dead, and you're... you can just come murder this guy. And you can just come murder this. So right there, yeah, this one said we're going to fight. But it didn't do it yet. And I don't entirely know why. I think I can move you to here. Because we probably want you working on that unrest. Your unrest is gone thanks to that hippodrome. The crane is going to come, which will definitely, I mean, having these two cranes is really helping with our improvement situation. Yeah, this wasn't great that they attacked me. I'm now quite weak. I mean, if I do a forced march, I can get up here and be ready to counterattack. It does take a little bit, a small debuff, yeah. I mean, don't you just want to have peace? We can do treaties, yeah, but we're at war. I guess I don't really, I mean, open an embassy. It costs money, doesn't it? 100 gold and 30 diplomacy. The problem with this, and this is what I found with the diplomacy in this game in general, I mean, at least on this difficulty, like, nobody wants to work with you ever. I mean, maybe because their power score is always so much higher than yours. Not always, but especially in the beginning, generally much higher than yours. Yeah, it just doesn't seem really worth it. I mean, getting a bunch of knowledge, I mean, that's like 50% of our knowledge right there. That's pretty freaking crazy. We're almost all dead here, huh? I could make you a leader. I don't know if that would do that much. You've got a leader with 3 tactics. You're going to crush us. So maybe 10%? Has it been 2 turns since I put them there, or just the 1? I mean, I'm just hoping that maybe we can absorb enough attacks. Did I even offer them peace? I guess not. They did not take the city. I did offer them peace, and they refused. Likely, I mean, my scout is alive. I'm pretty willing to move you out, move you here, and take this small penalty to get you into the city. Did you kill my spearman? Holy crap, you did. That is unfortunate. This army is like very unevenly built anyways. You are not something I would really want to fight. Kind of want to go link up with this. We are losing quite a bit of money again. Hamburg, you've built me a crane. I cannot build more units because I'm broke. Seat of power seems pretty good. Double the government XP and a diplomacy experience? No, we got to get that council. What am I talking about? Council like into temple, basically. And I don't quite have enough, I think. Textile, huh? I mean, we do desperately need cash. And I mean, it converts to wool. So only one. Probably not worth to build that, but maybe it is worth building me this plantation. It does give me 2 cotton. So I can make a weaver and make quite a bit more money from it. I wanted to build that middle thing, but we're bleeding so much cash that I am afraid that I have to invest in that. Okay, nice. They did not attack me. And I might even consider attacking them. Oh! I think I will consider attacking them. A spear and a leader, so I mean my chariots are gonna get hurt, but my oh my god, my crossbow though are just gonna absolutely murder everything. Crossbow shoots? No, that's it. That's pretty acceptable to me. They might counter back. I mean, if we lose units, we make money. You know? That's all right. You're just staying put. I could attack. Taken no damage, dealt medium, win 100%. I mean, I guess a single crossbowman just makes it obviously in your favor. You're not going to get the kills. You are going to. Nice. A total wipe and barely any damage. Oh, that's very nice. That 4 tactics you've got now. That gave us. I feel like that gave us a ton of experience right there. Right. Building a city out here. Oh, they founded one. I mean, we could just go burn that down, right? We're definitely just going to go burn that down. Yeah, you go wherever you want, my friend. You're going to pillage my stuff? This better not fall. No, the 2 city militia are fine there. I don't really want to attack you in the hills. So I'll probably just swing around this way. And we're going to move you over here. So we're all kind of collapsing it on them. We'll leave Carnal as is. I don't think we can afford to swing an army out there. This money is a problem. Vologda. Prosperity 150. Still basically giving us nothing. We finished a council in Essen. That's great. More engineering experience is pretty tasty. A seat of power is pretty tasty, but let's take 18. What do stores do? This is domestic export slots and production. Right. So you can ship things around to different cities, which is pretty strong. You're low on food. Because you're being sieged. That's the only reason that everything, your production and everything is so bad. Where am I? Right, you're under siege, so things look much more difficult than they actually are. All of this will actually get built much more quickly. We're going to build the temple. I should have attacked them. We will probably lose this. Do you think we can one more hit? Yes! Now they cannot burn it down, which thank goodness for that. You're no longer starving. You could definitely use some food, but again, I mean, the food... I mean, food is always good. If you're not growing now, it hamstrings you later, right? That is the truth of things. How are we doing on time, by the way? Oh yeah, we're at 30 minutes. I think we're gonna put a cut in here. The war continues, but I feel, I mean, honestly, the advent of metallurgy has made such a big difference. I feel like our production, or maybe even just, I don't know, getting some quarries, moving into production has really made a difference. And we're going to lean into that quite a bit more as we go forward. And hopefully that will pull us out of where I feel like we're a little bit behind. I mean, the AI does cheat, I'm pretty sure. So it makes sense that we're going to be a little bit behind. But we need to accelerate our curve quite a bit. Usually what has happened is I've ended up just being like, okay, we need to just build a bunch of military units and then just go and attack them and build them down. Oh, fuck. We're going to the Age of Plague. We're going to the Age of Plague because they had crisis charges, Plague 0 out of 20. I don't really know how you get this, but France did, and France is pushing us towards the Age of Plague. So that's going to be next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And until then, my name is Man the Maker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.